Hey guys, it's Tom. I got three or four knives that are reaching the 5 year mark, and every now and then I'll do a review on them just to let you guys know when I hit a product that I have absolute faith in. I like to keep bringing it to you so that you'll see it over the course of years of use. But let's face it, if we're going to buy a custom knife, you don't want to spend your money on something that is going to fall apart on you, of course. And personally, myself, if I'm going to buy a custom knife, I want to see some use on that knife. I want to see somebody out there actually using it. All right. You've all seen this knife before, and like I said, this is like the 5 year review. This is the backwoods knife Bushcrafter. He made two different models. One's got a little bit longer blade than this one. Now this 1095. It's got orange liners in it. It's full tang. These are brown Durlin camouflage handles. And as you can see, the profile of the knife, it's a thin knife. It's like I think it's 3/16. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's got a 4-inch blade on it, kind of a wider blade, and it fits your hand perfect for doing most wood chores. Now, Morris Kohansky said, for a knife to work good in the woods, it's got to have a long curvature from the ricasso to the tip, which it does. No more spans to four fingers. Great little knife. This knife has skinned almost 50 squirrels, a couple of turkeys, and a few deer, some woodchucks over the course of the last 5 years. I don't know how much more I could say about these knives. All that skinning I'm talking about, I honed, not sharpened. I honed this knife twice. And this is how I hone my knives. I got a ferro rod right here on the case, and I just hone it right off the ferro rod. And brother, it works. It makes this knife like a demon sharp. Okay? Like I said, it's 1095 4-inch. Distal taper on it, which is perfect. People ask me all the time, why are you worried about that distal taper thing? Because I'm going to tell you why. If I have to make a finesse cut with this tip, and it's ground over to one side, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to make that cut, and it's going to be off, and I could ruin something. So I like to know my tip is centered with my finger when I'm doing it. Okay? It's got a Scandi grind on it. Charles makes some of the toughest Scandi grinds I've ever run into. I have yet to chip one. Doing, multiple tasks over the last 5 years. You've seen me use this knife in a couple of videos. It's got a great 90 degree on the back. You can scrape your thumbnail on it. It's got a great 90 degree on the back. It's just a phenomenal knife. You can see the patina on it. I've been using this knife heavily for 5 years now. I received it in late October of 14. So, I can't say enough about this knife. And it doesn't have a bite. You might think with that thin profile, but you can get a good grip on it because of the width of the knife. There's no bite on it. I've used it to carve off axe handles out of ash and stuff. It's just phenomenal. I can't say enough about these backwoods knives. Now, if you're looking for one, you can get a hold of Charles on Instagram, Facebook. It's Charles Hoffman. Deep Woods Bushcraft to Survival is a Facebook group that we moderate. Or you can just get a hold of me and I'll get a hold of Charles for you if you'd like one of these knives. Now, there's been a lot of them made. Charles probably got about 30 of them running around out there. A personal friend of mine bought one, and he absolutely loves it. That he wakes up in the morning, he works on a farm out in the middle of nowhere, homesteader, and that goes on his belt in the morning and stays there for the last 4.5 years. That's been his everyday carry knife. So, Charles, thank you very much, and hopefully we get back into it and we get some more backwood knives out there in the hands of woodsmen who will appreciate using something like this. This is an absolute gem. I cannot say enough about the backwoods knives blades. As I said in the previous video, there's very few knives that I say I will go out in the woods. Sorry about that. I will go out in the woods and absolutely trust my life to. This would be one other one of them. So hey, this is Tom. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. Get a hold of Charles if you'd like one of these knives. It's a great little bushcrafting or hunting. It's a great little bushcrafting or hunting knife. Yeah, I sliced myself good on that one. As William Collins always says, carry lots of knives, carry lots of Band-Aids. Yeah, it's a good one. Anyway, so if you like the video, don't like a video. Anyway, thank you for your time and your patience. I'm fine. It's just a little guy. And we'll see you guys on the next one.